This guy right here, well, who cares? Thank you, but I'm gonna stick with this one. Well, hello everyone, it is me, Scott. You know that guy that you occasionally stumble across here on YouTube? And if I seem a little energetic or a little bit woohoo, it's because I've only had about an hour and a half sleep last night. Yes, an hour and a half sleep, and I probably have had more coffee than I normally do because I'm trying my damnedest to stay up to the day where it's usually, well, it's Saturday. A weekend is usually pretty busy for me, period. So why did I stay up for an hour and a half? Well, if you go back to watch the last video, I was talking about, well, actually two videos that I did. You may have noticed that I did something different with this bar area. Well, I couldn't stand it. I absolutely was just so unhappy. So, not because of the videos, just because I have to live in this place, pay for the bills every day. I just didn't like it. So I decided last night, I'm going to put everything back the way I initially had it. In the beginning, the way you guys were used to seeing me do unboxings or whatever videos in here. I even brought Michael back. Yes, everything is back to the way it used to be, and I'm so much happier with it. So, yes, that's one of the reasons why I am so tired. Not to mention there's a few other things I had to take care of, and I'll get into that in just a few moments. So, secondly, I got extremely rudely interrupted during this unboxing, which is already unboxed. So, Sean, I do apologize. During about halfway through, there was a knock on the door. Yes, I need to get myself a no solicitor sign because I do not want to buy what you're selling me, and they couldn't seem to understand that. I was not in a good mood. I probably would have kept it rolling, but no, I was, well, like I said, I've had about an hour and a half sleep, hour and a half. Right now, everything is just woohoo, probably because I'm tired and I've got, yeah. So, Sean, I do apologize once again, but I'll try to go through the basics of how I was going through a box that was about yay big. It's actually on the floor over there. So the first thing I see was, Dear Scott, I hope that you enjoy this unboxing, which I do, and I did. It contains the various memorabilia from the Halloween franchise, made by himself personally. And you know, thank you for being a true great friend. Well, Sean, everyone, for you out there, if you have not met Sean through, like, say, through Facebook or even in person, okay, Sean, he's from, well, the UK, and I'm obviously here from the US. But the fact that Sean and I have spoken so much for over the past, what, year and a half, sometimes I feel like he's just right down the road. So that has been, you know, the great thing between Sean and I. We have spoken a lot about a lot of things. So, Sean, thank you so much. And if there was one unboxing that is probably upsetting me more about being, you know, rudely interrupted, it's this one right here, because I know that you put a lot into this. So I do apologize, Sean. So anyways, the next thing I opened up here was this an evidence envelope, okay? And basically what it's talking about, it's just replica newspaper props that Sean has made, and he's made these like well over a year ago. And the fact that I actually have them in front of me, it's even more special because these look like they were actually printed out at a newspaper place. I'm tired, excuse me. But yes, Sean has worked on these ordeals for quite a long time. I mean, it's a headstone stolen from the area cemetery. And for us being fans of Halloween, we know exactly what that's about. And of course, we get to the Jamie Lloyd still missing. And of course, we're all very familiar with this image if you are big fans of the H2O film. And of course, we all have seen this image. I mean, pretty much if you're a big fan of H2O or just a fan of the franchise, you're familiar with these newspaper type of cutouts. I mean, Laurie Strode, you know, she's a sole survivor of October mass murders. So, yes, and I'm still stuffed up from allergies. So, man, I am complaining a lot. I'm just bitter about this unboxing that I got so rudely interrupted. So, and of course, we got Michael Myers, dead or alive. So that was what was in here. Sean, thank you so much. This is so cool. I'm gonna have to put these like in a frame, and that way I said it in the other part of the video that's no longer with us, that I'm just gonna end up putting these in my bedroom because I think they'll look pretty nice out there, because right now it's pretty well cluttered out here. So thank you for that, Sean. And there was something else that he had said. Actually, there's a couple other things. Oh yeah, you guys remember Sean's H88, you know, the wrap? I know a lot of you have already ordered those. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, go to his Facebook page, Sean Michael Kadlec, okay? It's right there. All that information is in the description box, okay? So for that person that has to ask, and you know who you are, I'm guilty at it too. Well, how do I find Sean? It's in the description box. Trust me, I get it all the time. Well, Sean also made these, obviously, we're all familiar with the Rob Zombie film, obviously the first Halloween movie. And this is, these are what Sean has created to replicate, obviously, Michael Myers' cell room that he had. And this is the Evil Within. And he actually has a string right there, obviously, as young Michael was wearing all these masks. And we remember seeing them, obviously, designed up on the wall there. These right here are creepy, these paper maches. This is an asylum mask. Yes, just imagine Michael with the long hair wearing this. Very, very disturbing looking. It's like a clown. And of course this right here, this orange, very, you know, he has strings on all of them. These are marked #1 on the back of them. So another good thing about the fact that I'm starting this all over again is I stopped because I didn't want to rip these up, so I was a little bit more careful unwrapping them, you know, while I was getting the camera ready again. So yes, you've got all these well-detailed masks. If you watch, obviously, Rob Zombie's Halloween again, you're going to see probably something that looks very familiar. Okay, the flame. I like this right here. This is a lot of attention and detail that he's put into this. I mean, look at it. I mean, come on. I know I probably would have had to done this about a dozen times before I would have given up. He's a really cool Mr. Pancake. That's cool. And of course you got Spotty. So yes, Sean, thank you so much. I mean, he's just being very creative. You know, he's taking something that a lot of us could do, but he's obviously done a heck of a damn good job of replicating, you know, Michael Myers, you know, his very well bricked cell room in the Rob Zombie's Halloween. So these are very cool, Sean. I highly, highly appreciate it. So I'm going to have to find a special spot for all these guys. And oh yeah, here's another thing that's really cool. Almost forgot. This is obviously like an ID badge for Dr. Samuel Lewis at the Smiths Groves, you know, Warren County. You know, it's funny, I never mentioned it. There's actually Warren County south of where I live. But anyways, it's got the employee ID down to the science and everything. So yeah, it'd be a really cool ID badge right there. And there was one other thing that, of course, a lot of stuff that he had packaged up, he had evidence marked on it. So that's pretty cool. And there was one other thing that he sent to me, and he asked to make sure that I had a certain item in mind, you know, maybe in the shop. And that is, and I'm going to reach down here to grab them both. First of all, this is something that I bought quite a while ago. This is out of all of the masks that Trick or Treat Studios actually, you know, for the I cannot talk, guys, the Michael Myers line. This is probably the best one that they've created, the H6. Well, then I started unwrapping this guy over here, and now I know why Sean wanted me to have this ready. This is Sean's. He worked on this well over a year ago. He's actually made this guy right here look 100 times better, and yes, I will admit of saying 100 times better because look at the hair. Now it's still kind of flat. I didn't mess with it too much when I unwrapped it from the bubble wrap. Sean has actually signed the back of it, you know, stating that he's converted this mask. From 2016, he usually has the thorn tattoo that we're all familiar with from the H6. But the detail, it just looks so much better. The hair and all that. And you just imagine a mask like this during the evening, how it's just going to stand out so much more, because he obviously painted this to look more, you know, the white, the belly white that we are so familiar with from the first, you know, H1 mask. I just like this so much more. It's got so much better detail to it, and the fact that I have it here and not seeing it photos, yeah, I can definitely see why this looks so much nice. Even the hair looks better, the way he's got it highlighted and all that. So, yes, this I'm definitely going to have along with the rest of my stuff that you had sent me over the past year with a lot of pride. This guy right here, well, who cares? Thank you, but I'm going to stick with this one. This is much nicer. So, Sean, once again, I do apologize for not really being able to do an unboxing, thanks to not having a no soliciting sign. Yes, I'm still not wanting to buy whatever you were trying to sell me. And once again, go check out Sean's Facebook page if you really want digging these H88s, the wrap. He does have a separate page for that as well. And before I do go, I want to make it another announcement, making it clear to help every single one of you out there that are still interested. You've got plenty of time for that 98 Proto, that raffle contest that Nick and I, Nagmas have going on for that 98 Proto that he sent me. Once again, it's $10 per raffle ticket. So if you want 5, it's obviously $50. Naturally, you would send that money to my PayPal account. I will leave all of that information in the description box down below. Where to find my name. It's just my email address. Naturally, you have to be a subscriber to my channel here, so it's not too late. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, along with that notification bell. Obviously, it'll notify you the next time I do a video that's hopefully not rudely interrupted, or possibly another, video like this, or a raffle. You never know what I'm going to do. And so yes, that's the #1 rule. You have to be subscribed, but it's not too late because I'm obviously going to have, where did I stay? Was it going to be August 1st? Yes, it's August 1st. So that's how much time you have left, okay? Because it's what now, July 7th? So you guys got plenty of time to enter into this contest. And there's one thing that I did not mention in that video during the 98 Proto. And of course, you can go check out that video about the 98 Proto if you want to see more images of it. If you are going to send money to purchase your tickets, I didn't state this, so this is my fault. You want to make sure that when you purchase your raffle tickets, you're going to send it as sending, to a friend. Because if you don't, I get basically fined, or not fined, they charge a fee. So, yeah, I'm going to end up having to pay for those fees in order to make these, well, obviously the raffle tickets fair to every single one of us. So, yeah, so make sure that when you do purchase your raffle tickets, you're simply going to send it to a friend. And it even explains there, if you go through that option, that it's free. There's no charges or anything like that. So yes, make sure you do that, because if not, I'm going to end up having to pay quite a bit extra to take care of those fees. And the reason why I say that is because I want to make it fair for every single one of you out there, okay? Because some of you guys are obviously already paying it to the friend option and others have not. So it's not fair for someone that's paid $10 or $20 or $30 and because of those fees, they've only paid maybe, 9 to 18 to 28. You get the meaning. So, and one thing that's very important, someone brought up a very good point here just recently. He purchased another raffle ticket. They were concerned, well, what if I'm at work when you call off for the raffle ticket number? Well, what I'm going to do, like I said, it doesn't matter where you live in this part of the world, because not everybody's going to be available at that time that I call the raffle ticket, that Friday evening, which is obviously August 3rd, by the way. So yes, the raffle ends August 1st. I will be doing a live stream on August 3rd that evening, Eastern time, my time. So if you are well asleep or you're at work, don't worry. I will be sending an email, regardless during live stream or not, to the winner, okay? You're going to have 48 hours to respond to me on that raffle ticket that I called, okay? So everyone, on the emails that I've sent you, make sure that you do hold on to those tickets, because I'm going to need to verify that number, because anyone can say, oh yeah, I was, number whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I need to see that actual raffle ticket, and so does Nick, okay? Because that's the only way that we're going to be able to send that mask to you where you're at, no matter where in the world. So yes, other people have asked why I live in Germany. Don't worry, that's the beauty of PayPal. So once again, make sure you send it to a friend, me, that way there's no fees. And yes, I will be making sure that whoever wins receives an email. So I know I'm repeating myself, I just want to make that very, very clear to every single one of you. So don't worry, you are not gonna lose yourself out on a chance unless 48 hours go by and you haven't responded. But just mark it on your calendar that August 3rd I will be announcing the ticket winner. So I think that pretty much clears it up. And yeah, we got that taken care of. Sean, thank you once again. I do apologize for not actually, if anything, it was so big it was hard to see me anyways, because I could obviously see myself on a little viewfinder there. So well, that's pretty much about it, guys. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching, subscribing, buying raffle tickets. I know Nick and I really appreciate it. And that'll pretty much do it. So I will see you guys very soon. And hopefully I'll be more awake during the next video. All right, guys. Take care. See ya. Bye-bye.